protegimos si carita benedictus. Hello, love. Welcome to That Witch's Realm. My name is April, aka Virgo Phoenix Rising, and tonight we're going to be talking to a ghost. Now, you know that I'm a witch, and it is not uncommon for me to have spirits about. I often help them get released or transition, if you've noticed in any of my past graveyard or ghost readings. But I had to get tonight's reading out because, you know, I've seen things that corner out of my eye for a while now with this. But here lately, like the last couple of days, my microwave will start running and there's nothing inside and the kids didn't do anything to it. Just on and off, which is strange. So it means I need to get this message out. I've been putting it off because I had other readings. But this spirit, it seems like, has something to do with the Titanic, or this ghost, because these last couple of weeks I've really been into researching the Titanic. I watched the movie over again. Whenever, of course, I've watched these things in the past, I've always loved that Titanic, but I really had to get this one out tonight because, like I said, the things are going kooky around here. So let's see what's up. And I keep getting a kid, too. Hermit reversed wants to pop out. Something's definitely unknown here. 6 of Wands reversed. An unknown loss. The Chariot. Let's take a look at these here. Okay, I'm getting this ghost obviously lost something here. It's funny how it looks like those little rocks look like an icebergs, do they not? It's like this, they were clueless, you know, everybody thought that ship was unsinkable. Not even God could sink that ship, right? And then this was like, well, the loss, because it hit that big... Okay, we know that part. So let's get more on what do you need to get through to us, dear spirits, so you can move on away. And quit messing with my microwave and stuff. You can be at rest. Now, I do want to tell you guys, when I was watching when I often do help spirits transition, I will feel their pain, not in a physical way, since it, like crying. As I was watching that Titanic, it's like I was crying like I was there, like, oh my gosh, that happened to me. You know, and it's hard to explain. I mean, obviously I know it didn't happen to me, but I had to feel it, the sadness of it in my head nonetheless. 9 of Pentacles and the Devil. Well. Something to do with money. We all know that some of the richest people in the world were on that ship. And they didn't all survive because they didn't have enough lifeboats and they let first class on first. So it was really just sad. I hope this isn't, because I was getting like a narcissistic father figure. You know, when I was meditating and everything up to this. It's something about a narcissistic father figure and a kid. And I really hope this wasn't some kind of, some kind of like narcissistic father. Surely they wouldn't have left their child behind or children behind. But that desire for money will mess with people. What is flying around this head? Different birds. Something was done for money here. And I'm thinking now maybe a kid overheard this. Like on the ship or something. But let's see what's going on here. More, because now I'm intrigued. the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone went all blazing. It's like, and regret. I think someone really did, like some narcissistic father. Left their kids clinging to the ship. Oh. That makes me want to vomit. So this is a child ghost letting this out. God, that's horrible. Okay, let's get some release going for this little love here. That's just, give me. Sorry guys, that really gets to me. There's one thing I don't bend on, and that is anybody tries to hurt my kids. So I can't really fathom. I mean, I know it happens, but it's hard for me to fathom that a parent would do that. Like, it really gets to me, but. This popped out earlier because I often shuffle throughout the day. Judgment and the Three of Cups. I think a kid overheard a group of people celebrating. I'm getting men, even though this card shows 3 women. I never heard them bragging. Of course, you know, they all bragged that the ship couldn't be sunk. And all that bragging just court, because we know how it ended. The Knight of Swords. There's a whole lot of knights in this. Yeah, this childlike ghost, I can't quite get an age. I just heard 7 or 8. Definitely wants this truth to get out. I mean, it would break their little hearts. Oh. Tower. The ship sank. Oh. He could only save one of his kids and only... Oh, wait. Okay, okay. So this was a narcissistic... Okay. A narcissistic father figure who had a lot of money, was one of the wealthier first class on the Titanic. Who, you know, kids will overhear their parents, you know, overheard his dad, I'm getting a boy and a girl here, talking about how it wasn't unsinkable. And something to do with the Federal Reserve, which I'm not gonna... Oh, yeah, I'm not going down that rabbit hole right now. But, and then when it sank, he could only save one of them. So this might be a father in regret, too. There might be 2 around. I've just never had 2 come at me at once before. It's like they're doing a limbo dance, this father and this child. I'm getting the father and the son died, and there was a mother. No, this was the daughter that lived. I don't see if the mother was in the pictures. This must have been some kind of a single dad. The son died, and the daughter lived. Another night. Oh, done. All right. Let's see a little bit more about what this ghost needs to get out so we can see what we need to learn from it. The Fool. Yeah, this is, well, the both the ghosts wanting to transfer over. And truth about loyalty. Money. This father was killed because of something he knew. So just a little girl lived, so the boy and the father died. This father figure was killed for something he knew. He was purposely blocked from trying being able to get on one of those boats, which like 1,500 people didn't get on a boat. But, yeah, I'm just getting this story in particular by an Empress energy, by some very, very powerful people here. Which, and here's the karma again. This is karma. Somebody got karma for their hand in the Titanic sinking, and I'm getting, they knew it was going to sink. Now, I'm not, again, I don't want to jump into that because we all know there's conspiracy theories out there about how and why it sunk, and there are some that thought it was sunk on purpose. But I feel like this is justice because we have the Empress card here, and the Empress is all about justice. She looks like she is sitting on a judgment throne right there. And it's not this dad or son, I think. I mean, they want justice, but this is whoever caused this to transpire, we'll just say that, got justice. Oh, I want to see what happened to them. And I don't feel like it's just one person. It's a group. People, I'm hearing war. 12. No, it wouldn't have been World War. Let's see, 1912. So World War II would have been what? 30s? Yeah. Okay, I want to see what the justice is for the people who did wrong here. Because obviously the ghosts would want to know that. Ten of Cups. Oh, Spirit's chasing them. Look, look, look at the smoke chasing that Grim Reaper there. A Ten of Cups. Ooh, and the High Priestess. Yes. All of this that went on pissed off Godiverse. Look, it looks like there's people, there's little ghosts, I don't know if you can see them, coming out of that smoke. And this looks like water, correct? And it is chasing that dude. Oh my goodness. Because I imagine, well, there's 1,500 people who died off that boat. And I imagine, because you know, sometimes when ghosts die, or not ghosts die, when people die in a tragic or violent way, sometimes, you know, they'll get stuck. I'm getting hauntings. Whoever was shady on this boat or caused something shady to happen in this, like I said, I won't dig into the specifics on that right now. But they're haunted. They were haunted until the day they died. I mean, that'd be a lot. That's a lot of people if you had any hand in that. A lot of deaths. I mean, I imagine you'd even be tormented beyond too. I feel like the dad was in on this, but he wasn't like sure, you know, iffy about it, and he died anyways. Loose ends. They had to get rid of loose ends, I'm hearing. It almost looks like the boat down there, and that looks like the seafloor. Or, you know, the things on the end of the boat, propeller-like thing. What is it, Goldie? Kitty, 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 kitty. What you doing? What is it? He's over there by my microwave, y'all. Meowing. Come here. Oh, you just gonna sit there? Alright. Okay, guys. 2 more tarot, and then we'll pull some oracles to see what we can learn from all this. That one just tried to pop out when before I started to shuffle again, too. The Queen of Cups. Ooh, Tiamat. Huh. Tiamat would be the dragon mother of water, pretty much. Took vengeance for the... Woo, baby. Look, they never got any peace. They never got any peace. Their whole lives, whoever this was. But it's been what? Oh, yeah, it's been 111 years since the Titanic sank. And that's creepy. This star card kind of creeps me out because the stars and that ghost eyes there. Which makes me think this has... Because we got the ivy growing up there too. They have been like generations. These people, these bigwigs on the boat, whoever, wherever, bigwigs had to do with the boat. Even their family was haunted. Looks like she's watering this dead ground there. Okay, let's see. The 7 of Pentacles. Yep. It's like these rich people's money was cursed. They worked on haunting them and cursing their money. Seven of Wands. And this is their own personal hell, isn't it? That's like ghosts coming out of the fire. Their own personal hell. Okay, let's see what any more thing the ghost wants to say before we start seeing what we can learn from this. Because we can always learn something from this. Emperor reversed. A very, very, very powerful, evil man. And there's the boat. 5 of Cups. Who wasn't realizing what was important. They just wanted the boat to sail off into that beautiful sunrise there. To get them... There's another 5. Yeah, so they could feel triumphant. Because they wanted to break records, of course, to get to New York. Which is why they were going too fast. And couldn't get out of the way of the iceberg, supposedly. And they thought they were going to get away with it scot-free. But they didn't realize that Godiverse is always watching. Always watching and causing them nightmares. So these people probably were haunted in the present life. Well, this would have been like, a long time ago, but you know what I mean. And then, of course, their afterlife, unless they made up for it somehow by breaking ancestral curses and whatnot, which I doubt it, especially if they're really rich bigwigs, because especially back in 1912, I mean, they separated first, second, and third class, for God's sakes. They really were full of themselves if you were rich back then. But these nightmares can't escape them. I just heard a kid giggle. I didn't hear it, man. It's telepathy. Because I don't hear voices. I speak to spirits and God-overs and whatnot. Telepathy, but they didn't escape this. It's like these guys kept going and going and going. Maybe some witchcraft up in this mix. 1,500 people died, I'm sure. There was a witch or two in there. Or a witch or two lost somebody they loved. A lot of wives. Because, women and children got on the boats first. A lot of wives lost their husbands and such. The Three of Pentacles. Yes, they all worked together. To cause. Well, some of them went into financial ruin. The depression. No. Ooh. All the hair standing up on. Oh my gosh. Man, they may have had a hand in that depression. I know they wouldn't have caused the whole thing, but they sure could speed it up if they wanted. Because the depression, well, if you were in the U.S., well, I imagine it would have hurt everywhere, but most of the U.S. would have hurt these people's money. Heck, even in the movie, that rich guy she was supposed to marry before she fell in love with Jack, it says in this movie that he killed himself after he lost a bunch of interest when the depression hit. Yeah. It's like all these guys would give these people, make it look like they were going to get, everything was so promising, but it wasn't. It was trickery. Okay, let's get... I want to know what the kid overheard, other than it being unsinkable here. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, no. Where'd you go? The Two of Cups. Ooh. The Two of Cups, but it was reversed. Sex and money was involved in this. There was cheating. There was unfaithfulness. And then you throw the money in the boot, and that's a whole lot of hot-headed fuckery. Okay, let's get some oracles. See what we can learn from this. Alright, see that. I can see tell the truth. Money's not everything. I always have to preach that. But unfortunately, there's a reason. Choice. You have a choice. Yep. Remember I said the nightmares is people. Their broken head. No rest. Serves them right. And there was someone made a bad choice here. The choice is telling us that we, well, obviously, reap the consequences of our choices. You got a lot of these things led up to it, because, money is there, then you add the sex, and then you add the more money, because people were bound to get money if the boat made it to New York faster. And people even got a whole lot of money when it sunk from insurance. Just saying. Learned that in my research this week. Oh my goodness. Well, omen, wisdom, and bugs. Parasites. They were parasites. And they thought they were smarter than everyone else because of their money. But this was an omen. Let's see what fell. My goodness. Time, wealth, food reverse, and fighting spirit. Yeah, and time and wealth. It's like they ones went broke and they were starving. They had no food. Because there were spirits fighting to cause them hell. Alright. Let's get a few more. Moon and perspective. She's under the water too. I feel these ghosts try to change someone's perspective. They went into their moon, which would be their emotions while they were sleeping. Ooh, ghosts can haunt you in your sleep. Learn something new every day. And seahorses. I'm sorry, the guy's looking at seahorse. Little fieries on it. Reminds me of the Fae. And that's a little Fae woman in the background there too. Mischievous child. Was lonely. Sweets. This would be why I've been craving more sweets than usual lately. And I do love my sweets, but... that was already popped over. That was strange. House. It looks like that guy. That looks like the guy down there who had the plans where he had the folder with the plans, the shipbuilder guy. Home and harmony. And those look like wires that have been hurt. Okay, I'm getting from this that home is where your heart is. Home is where your harmony is. And this is telling us to cherish our home. And cherish our loved ones, because you never know what really can happen. Stay in harmony. You know, you never know what tomorrow brings. We could all go out that window tomorrow. So don't show too much pride here. Don't show too much. Oh my gosh, that's a kid ghost. Oh, that's creepy. Look. This kid's been flying around. Lost all this time. Well, I hope I could get peace now. But yeah, this is saying for us to, again, with the Fae in the ears there. Don't be too boastful. Don't take everything for granted. You know, and be over prideful. Because... well, snakes will get into your garden and will destroy your happiness here. Okay. Let's get a few more from this. Or this one. Secret. Ooh, I knew it. The secrets always come to light. It's another lesson we're getting from this. Book of Shadows. I think there was a witch on here. I think this kid had witch lineage, probably on his mother's side, and for some reason she's not around. She was killed in England, I'm getting. But this kid, oh. I forgot the girl lived. Now, boys can inherit witchy things too, but girls especially do. And that girl had it. That girl was talking to her brother. I'm not sure where the dad is. I got a feeling he may have reincarnated as a rock or something, because I'm not getting him much on here, just a story. But the girl who lived, I feel helped divvy out all of this. Yes, she helped manifest. Because she wanted to remember her ancestors, remember her father, her brother, and Lord knows what happened to her mother. To intensify. And again, I'm getting with the dreams. To intensify the heart of the happiness, the heart of their home here. This is telling us we reap what we sow. We reap what we sow. And you gotta be, I mean, you don't want to hurt anybody, piss anybody off. But you most definitely don't want to go messing with a witch and her family. Because that might end, well, not so good for you. Oh, people. All right. All these messages leading up to my next reading that we're coming up with, our next Will of the Year coming up for Lamas and stuff. And we'll leave it right there. Prosperity. Oh, I'm getting chills up my body. Yeah, this ghost is... Moving on. Been stuck here long enough. The job is done. And I heard a giggle again. On that note, guys. I will see you guys again in my shorts until this Friday. I'll be back with a Venus retrograde reading because Venus goes retrograde Saturday. But until then, stay blessed, stay humble, and as the universe, so the soul. Bye.